Today we're going to be talking about Yetis and Sasquatches.
Yeti and Sasquatch. They're kind of similar, don't you think?
Yeah, but one lives in the snow and one lives in the forest.
Which one lives in the snow?
Yeti.
Yeah, specifically, I believe Yeti lives in the Himalayas.
Snow mountains?
Yeah, the snowy mountains. That's right. Above 20,000 feet.
And Sasquatches live in super cheap places, and they sound like... I don't know how to make the sound, but I might need to make it away from the microphone.
You could try and make it if you want. Do you remember what they sound like? That was actually really good. How do you know what a Sasquatch sounds like?
Because we watched the video together.
That's right. You had asked me one time what a Sasquatch sounded like, and I wasn't sure. So we found a YouTube video that allegedly had Sasquatch sounds in it. But did you see a Sasquatch in the video, or did you just hear the sounds?
We saw on the front like a Sasquatch head.
It was like a Sasquatch picture, right? The video had a picture of a Sasquatch, but we didn't actually see a live Sasquatch in the video.
Yeah.
Right?
Because they're not real. Nobody knows. Because nobody discovered them yet.
Yeah, there are people who think they've discovered Sasquatch. I would just say that there's no evidence outside of things like footprints or things that can be falsified, I suppose.
What if it's a super dirty underground, and it's like plain dirt and you saw the footprints there?
Maybe. Maybe they live underground and that's why nobody's ever found them.
They don't live underground.
Where do they live?
They live in caves.
According to folklore, Sasquatch live in caves. And let me ask you this. Do you know any other names for Sasquatch? What else do they call Sasquatch?
I would call it a banana.
A banana? Sasquatch. Is that because they like fruits and nuts?
Yes. I will also call it an acorn.
An acorn? You're just making up silly names based on their love for fruits and nuts, allegedly. What about their foot size? Does it have anything to do with their feet? What else do they call a Sasquatch? I said, what else do they call a Sasquatch? Whisper it to you? You want me to whisper it to you off the microphone? Okay, ready?
Bigfoot.
What? How did you know that? You knew that already. Why did I have to whisper it to you?
You told me.
I did. I gave you a hint. By that I mean I told you what it was called. But you already knew it. What about Yeti? Do you know of any other names for Yeti? I don't know if you've heard this one before. What else do they call Yeti? It has
teddy?
Not a teddy. It has that rhymes with Yeti. Yeti and Teddy. But it has snowman in it. Abominable snowman. Have you ever heard that before? Abominable snowman?
Yes, but Abominable Snowman, Marshmallow's one, but he's not a Yeti.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're referring to Marshmallow from the movie Frozen.
And he's a snowman.
He is a snowman. He's like a snow monster, almost. Exactly. That's a pretty good monster impression, I guess. Although I think Marshmallow has a little bit of a deeper thing going on. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
That's not what it sounds like.
It's pretty good. Do you think Yetis and Sasquatch are related?
A little.
A little? Like how?
'Cause they're like the same almost.
They're like the same? In what ways? How would you describe them as the same?
'Cause the animal.
Okay, but what about the animal is the same as each other?
Their hair.
Okay, they have a lot of hair. What else? What else is the same about them?
They're big.
They're big, okay.
You told me that.
I didn't tell you that. You got that one on your own.
You did this.
I put my arms up in the air.
And said... You told me.
Okay. So they're big and they're hairy. Do you think they're the same color?
No. Because one's brown and one's blue and white.
One's blue and white. And how do you know that? How do you know what colors they are?
Because I've seen videos of them, and for the reason when I saw Sasquatch, they were all brown and maybe a different color of eyes, like yellow. And I saw Yetis, and they had a blue face and hands and feet, so that's like the color of their skin, and their fur was like white.
So when you say you've seen videos, there are some kind of cartoons that have come out recently that feature abominable snowmen, Yetis, and Sasquatch, right? And you've seen a number of those. Bless you. My goodness.
Yes.
Yes. Do you like those movies? When I was a kid, there was a movie called Harry and the Hendersons that was about a Sasquatch. It starred John Lithgow. Do you want to watch Harry and the Hendersons? It's live action.
No.
Do you know what live action means?
It means it's like in real life.
Yeah, it has actual people in it. It's not a cartoon.
Yeah, but like if it's a cartoon, it would be like the video Grinch. It would be called a video.
I gotcha. Like the Grinch cartoon. Is the Grinch a Yeti? He lives in snowy mountains.
No.
He's just a Grinch.
It was Christmas. He doesn't live in a mountain.
What do you mean? He lives in the mountain above Whoville.
Yeah, but he's not a Yeti because he's not blue and white. He's green.
True. Yeah. I guess he's just a Grinch, huh?
Yeah.
It's close to Christmas time. Do you think the Grinch is going to try and steal Christmas again?
Don't worry. He's not real.
The Grinch isn't real either?
No.
So Yetis, Sasquatch, and the Grinch, they're not real.
Well, we don't know if Yetis and Sasquatches are real.
Oh, good point. Good point. They just haven't been, there's no concrete evidence, I guess, right?
Yes.
Are there other animals that are real animals that remind you of a Yeti
Hey,
and a
Dad.
Sasquatch? What?
I saw a Sasquatch before at the store.
What do you mean you saw a Sasquatch at the store?
It
What
was
store?
his stuffy.
Oh, you saw a Sasquatch stuffy? You don't have any Sasquatch stuffies in your collection.
No.
No. Let me ask you something, though. Are there any real animals that remind you of a Yeti or a Sasquatch? Big, hairy things?
A tiny puppy like a baby Yeti, because baby Yetis are all white, I think.
Baby Yetis are all white and probably not so big. But what about other types of animals, like maybe like a bear? Is that similar?
No.
What's different between a bear and a Sasquatch?
Because they both don't eat really like fruits and nuts.
Bears don't eat fruits and nuts?
Well, sometimes they do for hibernation, but they normally eat fish.
Do you know what hibernation is?
Yes, hibernation means they sleep all winter and they wake up at spring.
Very good. And you're right, bears do eat a lot of fish, I suppose.
Only when it's not hibernation time.
How about a gorilla? Is a Yeti or a Sasquatch anything like a gorilla?
Oh, yes.
Oh, so those are similar. Okay. What do you
Yeah.
think is the difference between a Yeti or a Sasquatch and a gorilla?
Because one's a little shorter.
Which one is shorter?
Dad! Ooh, gorilla.
The gorilla? You doing some chest pounding? So gorillas are shorter than Yetis and Sasquatch.
And I think the gorilla that's named Evelyn or Evie, she blows us kisses, maybe.
At the zoo?
Yes.
There's a gorilla named Evelyn?
Or Evie.
Or Evie, and she blows you kisses?
Yes.
You go to the zoo a lot, don't you?
She blows us kisses.
I heard you. It's impressive for a gorilla to blow you kisses.
We blow her kisses, she blows them back.
When I was a kid, they used to play videos in school of a gorilla that could do sign language. It could actually talk to you with sign language.
Like this? Like what I just said?
No. Not that. That would be verbal communication. So we're talking with our mouths. But sign language is when you use your hands to make signs that mean different things. When you were a baby, when you were small, we used to talk to you in sign language. That's how you would tell us that you were hungry or that you wanted more of something. I don't know. Do you remember those signs? Do you remember how to say please? Yeah, that's right. Very good. Very good. That's the sign for more. So that's how we used to communicate with you when you were a baby. And there was a gorilla that could communicate that way.
Like more?
Yeah, but lots more than just that. I mean, you did some signs like more and things like that, but it did a lot of different signs. I think Coco was the name of that gorilla. Would you like to see a gorilla do sign language?
Yes.
Are you getting tired already? It's late, huh? You're making wind noises already. We're only about 11 minutes into it. You normally tire out around 15. Is there anything else that you want to go over?
There's a joke.
What's your joke?
What did the Yeti say to the Sasquatch?
What did it say?
It said, "See you at the Sasquatch."
You lost me a little bit with that one. We'll work on it. Do you want to tell us what you want to talk about in the next one?
We're going to talk about sharks and dolphins.
Sharks and dolphins. Okay, we're going to get to a couple actual creatures, some of which you've seen before. Actually, you've seen sharks and dolphins, haven't you?
I only have toy sharks.
What about at the aquarium? You've seen sharks there? But we'll talk about it next episode. Anything else you want to say for today?
I was going to say what we should do for our next show, not sharks and dolphins.
You want to change your mind? What is it?
Cats and dogs.
You just want to go basic. Cats and dogs. Okay, we can do that.
I saw cats and dogs. We have a cat named... No, not cat. We have a dog named Daisy.
We have a dog named Daisy. That's right. Your mom and I used to have a cat, too.
She eats all of our toys.
She eats your toys. Why does she eat your toys?
And I leave them on the coffee table.
Because you leave them on the coffee table. It's a recurring theme here on the show. Okay, next time we can do a show about cats and dogs or sharks and dolphins. I'll leave it up to you. Is that it for today?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks,
Goodbye.
everybody. Goodbye.
See you on our next show.